Hey, how's it going? So, I just finished coding something and I'm just so excited about this problem and the solution we came up with that I just had to stop everything and record a video about it. It's a super small change, but I think it's pretty cool. So, as you might have heard, every time someone joins Recent, we ask them to go through this friction log process, which is pretty much just like setting up a new account and then going and sharing every little finding you have about the product, every little friction you found, and then you present that to the team. So 2 weeks ago, Pauline joined Recent and she's based in Europe. So she was going through the product and she was setting up a new domain. And one of the first things that she noticed when she was creating a new domain is that she realized that the default is US. So every time you have to set up a domain, we always choose US East 1 as the default region. But she wanted something to EU. So she was trying to find a server closer to her, but it was only available for pro plans. She said that's okay, but that's not okay. When we think about the philosophy around Recent, right? Like we documented like the design and engineering decisions we make. And the first thing we say is that not every person lives in San Francisco or London or these big capitals, right? So we're building a product for everyone. And the experience that people used to have, this is an old version of Recent running on my machine, is that if you're setting up a domain for the first time, you couldn't pick another region. You would see this paywall, and that just sucks, right? Like you want to have your emails being sent closer to your users, especially if you're sending magic links or password reset emails. You want them to arrive as soon as possible. So this was not ideal. So we change things up, and now when you add a domain, and this is now production, you fill out the domain name, and then when you choose the region, you can just choose whatever region you want to choose. So no more paywalls, no more anything. But what is the actual implementation? So as you've noticed, we have 4 regions, one in the US, one in Ireland, Sao Paulo, and Tokyo. So right now I'm in San Francisco, so this is the region that is being shown to me. But if I'm in Brazil, let me now connect to a VPN. So now all my traffic is going to go through Sao Paulo. I'm going to reload the page. Boom. Now we identify that you're in Brazil, and then we choose a region that is closer to you. In this case, this was the perfect match, right? I'm in Brazil. There's a region in Brazil. That's great. But what if I'm in Spain? So I'm inside Europe, but there's no region in Spain, right? So we identify that you're in Spain, and then we give you another region in the EU. So this is great, still the same continent, that's great. But what if I'm in Australia and there's no region in my continent? So let's pick Australia here. What this is gonna happen is that we're gonna pick the continent that's closer to your continent. So how do we do that? It's extremely easy, thanks to Vercel. So Vercel has this IP continent header that they can add in your Next.js app, and then they give you these different continents. So what I'm going to show you is an actual implementation of our code base. This is the private Recent repo. And basically what we do in that page is we get that header. If that header is not available, for example, if I'm running locally on my machine, we don't have that because we're not deploying anywhere. So we don't have the Vercel proprietary header. So all we can do is fall back to North America or any other continent we want to fall back to. And then we just call this function to get a region by continent. And here's a very simple map. If you are in the same continent as we have regions, great, we show you that. But if you are in another continent that we don't have a region, then we give you the closest. So extremely silly implementation, super easy, but it just shows the power of like building an experience that is tailored to users, right? Like folks are coming in from different places, and we want a product that represents that. I hope this was fun. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye.